This fall, people in Yukon will have an important decision to make. Should we change how we choose the members of the Yukon Legislative Assembly? In simple terms, if you vote yes, you want to switch from the current voting system to a ranked voting system. On the other hand, if you vote no, you want to keep things the way they are now. Let's start with the current system. In first past the post, voters select one candidate. Whoever gets the most votes wins, even if they do not have a majority result, meaning more than half, 50% plus one of all votes. For example, in one scenario, candidate B could secure victory with 350 votes, even though 650 voters selected other candidates. Another way of voting is through a ranked voting system. At first, the process looks the same, but once you see the ballot, the distinction becomes clear. This system enables voters to indicate their preferences by ranking candidates, first choice, second choice, third choice, and so on, for as few or as many candidates as they like. Let's look at the two systems together. Both first past the post and ranked voting are what's called majoritarian systems. In practice, that means they usually lead to single-party governments and make it clear who represents you, who's responsible, and who's accountable. Either system can produce a majority government or a minority government. What they are not is proportional representation. It's also important to note that nothing changes in the size of the Yukon legislature. There are still 21 members of the Legislative Assembly, one for each electoral district in each. When comparing these two voting systems, several key differences emerge. First, the way voters complete their ballots varies. With first past the post, each voter selects one candidate, and the individual with the most votes wins, regardless of whether they have majority support. Ranked voting allows voters to order candidates by preference, and votes are counted in rounds, with candidates being eliminated until one achieves a majority. Second, the process of counting votes is different. First past the post delivers results after a single count, while ranked voting may require several rounds of counting to identify a candidate with majority support. Third, the outcome reflects distinct types of support. In first past the post, a candidate can win without a majority. In ranked voting, the winner must secure more than half of the votes, including any redistributed preferences. Fourth, these systems are used in different places internationally. First, past the post is found in countries such as Canada, the United Kingdom, and the United States. Ranked voting systems are in use in places including Australia. Finally, there are differences in cost and familiarity. First past the post is a familiar approach and typically requires fewer resources. Ranked voting would be new to Yukon, could introduce added complexity, and might require more training and investment. Ultimately, the decision is between a system that produces results quickly after a single count, and a system that aims to ensure the elected candidate has majority support through rounds of counting preferences. Ultimately, your vote will help shape the future of Yukon elections, whether you believe in keeping the current system or moving to a new one. For more details, including complete explanations of both systems and what the change could mean for you, visit electionsyukon.ca or speak with your local elections officer. Your voice. Your vote. Your Yukon.